everyone, I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and today I'll be showing you how I do my eyeshadows with the Lorac Pro Palette number 2. I believe the number 1 is the black one, which a lot of beauty gurus have been raving about, and I got this as a not Christmas present, birthday present from my friends, and I've been really loving it, also because the first line of colors is matte, no shimmer at all, which is really hard to find sometimes. And the second line has shimmers. So if you want to mix and match, this is the palette to use. And the colors are very pigmented, so you don't have to put a lot of layers over it to get the colors to stand out. First one I'll be using is sort of the light color. You can really mix it up. Don't feel like you have to use the colors that I've used on your eyes. Sometimes I just mix the sort of yellow beige with the navy, and it looks pretty good on my eyes. So today I'm going to be using the Nectar right here. So the first layer, you want to use a very light color. This is actually not that light, but I just use my hands for the first layer because it just makes everything easier and quick. What you want to do is you want to put the layer up to like a centimeter above your eyes when you open them. So a lot of girls that I know put their eyeshadow barely on top, like 1 centimeter on top of their eyelashes, and when they open them, it all goes back inside, so you can't really tell if you're wearing eyeshadow. So what I would do is where your eyes kind of sink in, I would put it up to there. And I would just do that one more time. So right until your eyes sink in. And make sure you get the corner of your eye as well, right here. And you just even out your eyes. So it kind of looks like I got punched in the face and it's all red. But once we use the darker color, it'll look more natural. Okay? So you see when I open my eyes, you can see the pink, right? Next one, I'm just going to use 3 colors today. I'm going to use the Plum. And I'm using this small brush. You don't need to have a brush, you can just use your pinky. I'll use my brush first and then I'll use my pinky. So right where your eyes end, I just kind of make like a circle and I go in. So gradually, it's getting darker. And we're gonna blend it out, so if it looks like you got punched in the face and you have a bruise, don't worry. Okay, now I'm gonna try using my pinky without the brush. So for those of you who don't have brushes and you don't want to invest in a brush, it's still doable. Well, I'm just gonna blend it out with your pinky. So it looks a little bit uneven. With this brush, with the larger angled brush, I'm just gonna blend it out. So blending is just, you just do this. You go back and forth. Oh, and one tip is when you apply your shadow, you want to tap it somewhere so that whole chunk of powder doesn't go straight onto your eyes. The third color I'm going to use is the beige. For the under eye, I wouldn't use a shimmer color that's on the silver tone, because one time I did that, it looked like, I don't know, it just looked like I had a lot of bags under my eye. So you want to go with a brighter color like a peach tone or beige. So with the same brush, or actually with my pinky, I'm just going to dip it onto the beige and do this. This would be sort of my everyday makeup look. So you have that little shimmer here. So I wouldn't use a matte color for the under eye. And then with my same dark brush, I would still use a plum color. I'm just going to just go halfway around my dark under eye to give it a more defined look. So that's my eyeshadows, and I'm just gonna apply eyeliner. So after putting on some eyeliner and mascara, this is my completed look. And if you liked this video or it was very helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!